Have you ever wondered how mini Babybel cheese is made? This beloved snack, enjoyed by millions worldwide, has a fascinating production process that begins on carefully selected dairy farms and ends with the iconic red waxed rounds reaching store shelves. Let's embark on a journey through the intricate steps that bring this delightful dairy treat to your table. The story begins on the farms where premium milk is produced. These agricultural sites are chosen by manufacturers to ensure they meet the strictest quality standards. The bovines on these estates are treated with the utmost care and fed a nutritious diet carefully formulated to yield the ideal composition for the final product. The diet typically consists of a balanced mixture of grass, hay, silage, and specially formulated grain concentrates, all designed to promote optimal udder health and lactation. Farmers work tirelessly to maintain a clean and healthy environment for their herds, understanding that the excellence of the dairy product begins with the well-being of the animals. This includes regular veterinary checkups, barn cleaning routines, and implementing stress reduction techniques during the milking process. State-of-the-art equipment is used to collect the white gold, ensuring a hygienic and efficient process. This cutting-edge machinery, often featuring automated suction cups and pulsation systems, is designed to minimize stress on the cows while maximizing yield. The equipment is thoroughly sanitized between each milking session, which typically occurs twice daily. As soon as the liquid is collected, it is quickly chilled to 4 degrees Celsius and stored in large, refrigerated tanks on the farm. These tanks, often called bulk milk coolers, are marvels of engineering. They're equipped with advanced temperature control systems and agitators that gently stir the contents at regular intervals to prevent cream separation while maintaining the integrity of the fat globules and proteins. The contents of these tanks are regularly tested for quality and composition. Samples are taken and analyzed for factors such as fat content, protein levels, somatic cell count, and the presence of any antibiotics or contaminants. This analysis is conducted using sophisticated laboratory equipment, including infrared spectroscopy and flow cytometry. Only a product that passes these rigorous tests is deemed suitable for production. The approved liquid is then transported to the factory in specially designed tanker trucks. These are not ordinary vehicles. They are essentially mobile refrigerators, equipped with temperature-controlled compartments and advanced insulation systems. The interior of these tanks is made of highly polished stainless steel to prevent bacterial growth and facilitate easy cleaning. The trucks are thoroughly sanitized between each trip, often using a combination of high-pressure hot water, steam, and food-grade sanitizing agents. Upon arrival at the factory, the dairy undergoes another round of stringent testing. This includes checks for bacteria levels, precise fat content, and protein composition. The factory's quality control team uses advanced laboratory equipment such as gas chromatography and mass spectrometry to conduct these tests, ensuring that only the finest raw material is accepted for production. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Once the liquid passes these tests, it is pumped into enormous storage silos within the factory. These silos are marvels of modern engineering, often standing several stories tall and capable of holding tens of thousands of liters. They're equipped with advanced climate control systems to keep the contents at the perfect temperature until it's ready to be used in the cheese-making process. The first step in transforming this high-quality dairy into the final product is pasteurization. This crucial process involves heating the liquid to a specific temperature, typically 72 degrees Celsius, for 15 seconds. This precise combination of temperature and time is enough to eliminate harmful microorganisms while preserving nutritional value and flavor. The pasteurization equipment often uses plate heat exchangers, which allow for rapid heating and cooling of large volumes. After pasteurization, the liquid is quickly cooled to the optimal temperature for production, usually around 32 degrees Celsius. This cooling process is carried out using plate heat exchangers, which are highly efficient at rapidly reducing the temperature of large volumes of liquid. The cooled substance is then transferred to enormous vats, where the real magic begins. These vats are typically made of food-grade stainless steel and can hold thousands of liters. They're equipped with heating jackets that use circulating hot water or steam to precisely control the temperature. Agitators with variable speed controls ensure even mixing throughout the process. At this stage, carefully selected bacterial cultures are added. These microscopic organisms are the unsung heroes of production, playing a crucial role in developing the distinctive flavor and texture. The specific blend of cultures used is a closely guarded secret, often including strains of Lactococcus lactis and Streptococcus thermophilus. These cultures are typically grown in specialized laboratories and delivered to the factory in freeze-dried form. After the cultures have been added and given time to start working their magic, rennet is introduced. This enzyme causes coagulation, forming a solid mass. Traditionally, rennet was extracted from the stomachs of young ruminants, but today, many producers use vegetarian alternatives produced by the fermentation of fungi, such as Mucor miehei. The addition of rennet marks the beginning of a transformation that never fails to amaze, even seasoned producers. Over about 30 minutes, the liquid slowly transforms into a gel-like substance. This process is carefully monitored by experienced makers who use both visual cues and tactile tests to determine when the perfect consistency has been reached. Once the solid mass has formed, it is cut into small cubes using specialized cutting tools. These tools consist of a series of thin, sharp blades arranged in a grid pattern, often made of high-grade stainless steel. They're lowered into the vat and drawn through the coagulated mass, creating uniform cubes typically about 1 centimeter in size. This step is crucial as it helps to separate the solid portions from the liquid whey. The size of the cubes can affect the final texture of the product, so precision is key. After cutting, the mixture is gently stirred and heated. This process, known as cooking, causes the cubes to shrink and expel more whey. The temperature is gradually raised to around 38 degrees Celsius over 30 to 45 minutes. The solids are continuously stirred during this time to prevent them from matting together. As they cook, they become firmer and more yellow. The makers use their experience and judgment to determine when the perfect consistency has been reached. At this point, the whey is drained from the vat, leaving behind the solid curds. These are then transferred to large blocks where they are cut into slabs and stacked on top of each other. This process, known as cheddaring, helps to further drain whey and develop the characteristic texture. The slabs are turned and restacked several times over an hour or two, with the weight of the upper slabs helping to press out more whey from the lower ones. Once the cheddaring process is complete, the slabs are passed through a mill which cuts them into small pieces. Salt is then added. This seasoning serves several important functions. It enhances the flavor, helps to control moisture, and acts as a preservative. The salted pieces are then thoroughly mixed to ensure even distribution. The next step is to shape the product into the small, round forms that are characteristic of mini Babybel. This is done using specialized molding machines. The mixture is pressed into circular molds under high pressure, which helps to expel any remaining whey and bind the solids together into a cohesive mass. The rounds remain in these molds for several hours, during which time they continue to drain and firm up. After the initial molding, the rounds are removed from the molds and placed in a brine bath. This salt solution helps to form a protective rind on the outside and contributes to flavor development. The rounds float in the brine for a specific amount of time, carefully calculated to achieve the perfect level of salt absorption. Following the brining process, the rounds are removed from the bath and placed on racks to dry. Large fans circulate air around them, helping to remove excess moisture from the surface. This drying process is crucial in preparing the product for the next stage of production. Once the rounds have dried sufficiently, they're ready for the iconic red wax coating that makes mini Babybel instantly recognizable. The rounds are passed through a series of machines that apply the wax coating with incredible precision. First, each piece is dipped in a bath of molten red wax, typically a food-grade paraffin wax that's been heated to around 60 degrees Celsius. As it emerges from the wax bath, any excess wax is blown off using jets of cool air. This ensures an even coating and prevents the formation of unsightly drips or bulges. The waxed rounds then pass through a cooling tunnel where the wax hardens, forming a protective seal. This wax coating serves several important functions. It helps to preserve the product by preventing moisture loss and protecting it from contaminants. It also gives mini Babybel its distinctive appearance and provides a fun, interactive element for consumers who enjoy peeling off the wax before eating. After the wax has cooled and hardened, the rounds are ready for packaging. This is done in a highly automated facility where machines carefully place each piece into its wrapper. These wrappers are made from a special film that helps to further protect the product and maintain its freshness. The wrapped pieces are then packed into their iconic net bags, typically containing 6 individual pieces, although different pack sizes are available for various markets. Once bagged, the mini Babybels are packed into larger boxes for distribution. These boxes are designed to protect the product during transport and are often made from recycled materials as part of the company's commitment to sustainability. The boxes are stacked on pallets, ready for shipping to distribution centers and retailers around the world. Throughout the production process, strict quality control measures are in place. Random samples are taken at various stages and subjected to rigorous testing. This includes checks for flavor, texture, appearance, and microbiological safety. Any batches that don't meet the high standards are rejected, ensuring that only the best quality product reaches consumers. The finished product is stored in temperature-controlled warehouses until it's ready for distribution. The ideal storage temperature is between 2 and 4 degrees Celsius, which helps to maintain its freshness and flavor. From these warehouses, the product is transported to retailers in refrigerated trucks, maintaining the cold chain from factory to store shelf. Mini Babybel has become a global phenomenon, enjoyed in countries around the world. The production facilities operate around the clock to meet this demand, with some factories capable of producing millions of these little rounds every day. The combination of traditional dairy-making techniques with modern production methods has allowed Mini Babybel to become a household name, loved for its convenience, flavor, and fun factor. If you enjoyed learning about how Mini Babybel cheese is made, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content on food production.